Okay, maybe we'll do it here now. Is now a good time?
We start now the tour and after the tour.
Okay.
He decided.
Okay, after the tour? Sure. They said they want him to get him meeting chairman. It's okay. Interview now. You guys didn't stop him for us to speak to him. You guys care about your picture, don't care about helping us. Huh? Oh, okay.
award-winning university. Chưa có giáo sư nhân giỏi gì mà.
Around the African culture. And this book is a reminder of culture. The bird is there. The bird is like a symbol of culture. Of some animal that flies. They can see the past. They can see the future. So presently, because of the new generation, culture is becoming melted down because of globalization, the internet affecting things. So the present generation is simply forgetting our culture. So this book is like a reminder.
1, 2, 3, 4. A very good evening to you all in Lagos. Hope you can hear us. As you can see, we are in Lekki, the Lekki area of Lagos, at the Nike Art Gallery. As you can see on the screen, we have the German president, Frank-Walter Steinmeier, who has been here for around 20 minutes. And in his 20 minutes, it's been quite eventful. He's given a very short remark where he talked about how happy he is to be in Nigeria, what he's looking forward to, and how happy he is to be looking at showcases of Nigerian talent when it comes to the arts and culture scene. So he's now on a tour of the gallery, which goes up a number of different floors and boasts 25,000 different pieces. Every single piece of art here at the Nike Art Gallery has been done by a Nigerian artist, and 5 Nigerian artists have been selected to show their work to the German president directly, impersonal. One of the artists, I think you saw, gave the president his own special portrait, where he, if you can see in the background there, has a tie showing both the Nigerian and the German flag, just to show the unity between the two countries. As I said, the German president did speak for a few minutes, talked about how happy he was to be in Nigeria and to be able to see Nigeria's arts and culture scene up close. In addition to that, he was also given the opportunity to look firsthand at a cultural dance which showed 3 main dances from Nigerian tribe, a Yoruba dance and also an Igbo dance, just to showcase portions of Nigeria's great culture. And as you can see, you have Mrs. Nike Ogundare now, her daughter and the president going on a tour of the gallery, giving them the opportunity to see these pieces of art up close. And as you can see, there are many pieces, as I said, 25,000 of them here across the different floors of the Nike Art Gallery, and it does look as though the German president is enthralled. He has been looking at several different pieces, being able to speak to the artist, that's one of the artists there in the shot just then, and being able to speak to them about the process, the artistic process, the motivations behind what they are creating, what they have created. And it does seem as though he is enjoying himself. We are hoping to get the opportunity to speak to him one-on-one and perhaps even ask him if he has a favorite piece of art so far. And we are just waiting for him to complete his tour so that he will give us an exclusive one-on-one interview. But as you can see, this is a wonderful event bringing together so many different echelons of Nigerian arts and culture society. Prince Nduka Obaegwena, the chairman of This Day and Arise Media Group, is also here in attendance. He and the German president were able to stand together for a few short moments and also take a photograph, a family photo, which featured other members of the Arise team, including Oji Okwe and of course Demola Ojo. So again, just to show that Arise is aptly represented here. We have been given exclusive access to the president's event here, to his tour, and of course the cultural performances that we've been seeing so far. So as you can see, he's still very much enthralled and focused on the different pieces of art. As you can see on this floor here, we have a lot of tactile sculptures, wooden works, metal works, bronze works. It's just a huge array of the talent that we see in Nigeria. It's actually my first time at the gallery, and it is a wonderful opportunity to be able to see the great talent on show here. As I said, there's more than 25,000 different pieces of art. Each and every one of them have been done by a Nigerian artist. So as you can see, there is quite a lot to keep your eye on to, and we are staying as close to the president as possible. We do want to ask him, firstly, what he thinks about the art that he's seen here so far, and also ask him about his plans for the future. We do know that he will be here until Thursday. Oh, he's looking over into our direction. I wonder if we can speak to him. Mr. President, yes, sir, we are live on Arise News. Thank you very much for your time. It is quite telling that you've chosen the Nikkei Art Gallery to be your first stop. It does show, though, that you are prioritizing culture, it seems, on this trip. Talk to us about what you've seen so far and how it feels to be in Nigeria.
No, thank you for inviting us again. You know, this is my third visit in Nigeria. And my perception is indeed the relations between Germany and Nigeria are stable, because they are not only based on politics and economy, but also on culture. And we have a very, very vivid exchange of artists between Germany and Nigeria. And you know, what we are seeing here is really a document of the variety of Nigerian artists. I'm really fascinated.
Definitely. I mean, the 25,000 pieces here. We do know that you've been able to speak to some of the artists. Yeah. They've been even able to talk to you about their creative process. We also saw that you received a gift of you, a self-portrait of you with a German and Nigerian tie. How did that feel?
That was wonderful, you know, a portrait, as we're saying, in Europe with a tie, which was including and integrating the German-Nigerian flag. Wonderful.
Wonderful. And lastly, we do know that tomorrow you also have quite a busy schedule. We're hoping to see you tomorrow. What are you looking forward to in terms of the Business Hub visit and what Nigerians can expect from your presence here in Nigeria this trip?
I think that is what the two presidents, myself and the Nigerian president, were expressing and explaining this morning during the press conference. We are trying to deepen our relations, and you know, that cannot be done without the presence on both sides. So I was very happy to receive your president last year in Germany, and I'm happy to be here again for, in the meanwhile, the third time. So I'm knowing a little bit about Nigeria, but I have to come very often in the future to know everything.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. I hope you have a great trip. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah.
All righty, well, there you heard there. The president himself got to speak to Arise News exclusively and talk to us about his journey here so far. You heard him talk about how there was already a press conference between him and President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and how he is looking forward to the next part of his trip on Thursday. The German president is expected to still stay in Lagos and participate in visiting some different business hubs here. In addition to that, talking about what he has seen here so far, it does show as though he is very, very happy with the arts and culture scene in Nigeria that he's been able to see, that he's been able to witness so far. I talked to him about the gift he received from one of the Nigerian artists, which was a portrait of himself that had a German and the Nigerian flag on his tie, and he did say that that was wonderful. So as you can imagine, quite an eventful day here at the Nikkei Art Gallery. Please do stay tuned for our full and comprehensive report. We've been speaking to a lot of people. Mrs. or Mama Nikkei herself, we've been able to speak to one-on-one, as well as other participants at this meeting here today. So quite an eventful day, looking at the best of Lagos's arts and culture scene. Back to you in the studio.
You've been watching an Arise News live coverage.